You know those painful stories that somehow teach you something? Yeah, women have a radar, a sixth sense that, honestly, it's useless to try to explain, only we have it. Sometimes it glitches, gives a few bugs, but when it hits the mark, oh girl, it hits hard. I was in a bad relationship. Really bad. I'd been dating for a while, but it felt like I was doing it alone, you know? Holding on by that single strand of hair, whispering to myself, no, I'm not leaving. There's still a chance to fix this. It's crazy how a toxic relationship forces you to grow. It's garbage, but it does. The thing is, when you're inside it, you don't see it. Everyone around you sees it, warns you, and you're there thinking you're killing it. One fine day here in New York, I already had that gnawing feeling that things weren't right. But that morning, I woke up different. I thought, today I'm going to get cheated on, I swear. Something tightened in my chest. I started calling him during the afternoon. Nothing. He'd said he was coming over. 3 in the afternoon, 6, nothing. Then I thought, that's it. It's over. That nervous, desperate, angry rush hit me. I remember exactly. I was wearing a light blue shirt. I'll never forget that detail because, honestly, my heart went haywire that day. Sweaty, jittery, that dark sweat patch showing on my shirt. I grabbed a cigarette, 1, 2, and went out to smoke on the balcony thinking, I told you I'm gonna get cheated on. I can feel it. I called my best friend, Danny, absolute angel, my partner in crime. She lived in Brooklyn. I called, Danny, you busy? Just got out of the shower. Perfect. I'm coming over. Are you okay? So. I need to talk. I got there and Danny came downstairs with a towel on her head, robe on, totally chill. Why didn't you come up? Because we're going for a drive. A drive? What are you talking about, woman? Danny, I just know I'm gonna get cheated on. And I know it's going to be in the East Village. She looked at me like she was watching a crazy person. What do you mean? Are you okay? Did you take something? I didn't take anything. I just feel it. Let's go. So we went. She got in the car with a towel on her head, robe and all, and said, pass me a cigarette. And off we went, driving like 2 fugitives from a madhouse. Smoking, cursing that bastard, driving without a plan. 2 hours of driving. Then I said, let's stop at that gas station with the bakery inside, the one with the good coconut rolls. We pulled in. I was a mess, hair all over, sweaty, disheveled. She still had the towel on. The bakery guy just stared like it was some prank. We bought the coconut rolls, sat down, and I started to unload. Suddenly, a woman walked in. Tall, a little unsteady. Hair a mess, makeup smeared. I looked at her and thought, oh my God, it's the day of the collective cuckold. The woman saw me, stopped, looked, and started walking straight toward me. I said to Danny, she's coming. Danny, she's coming. And she came right over, stopped in front of me and said, have some self-respect, girl. I was stunned. Excuse me? Your boyfriend? He's mine too. Oh my. I looked at her, then at Danny and said, I can't believe this. She told me she'd just come from a place in East Village called Riviera. Seriously, that's the name. And that he'd been there with her and some other girlfriends. Street girls, let's say. I hugged her. I really did. Hugged her hard. She was drunk, but in that moment, she became my angel. Because I knew something was going on, but I needed that confirmation, you know? I got in the car, resolved. Danny, let's go to the Riviera. And Danny, towel almost falling off, answered, are you insane? Maybe, but I'm going to go all the way. We got there. I sent Danny in first because she was in a robe and nobody would recognize her. She talked to the bouncer, came back and said, he just left. Panic crashed over me again. I want to find that bastard. I want to crash his car, make a soap opera scene. It was almost midnight. I dropped Danny off at her place and said, I'm not going home. I'm going to a hotel next to my building to wait and see him arrive. I went. From the hotel, I could see my building. I called the woman who cleaned my place and asked, "Grab all his stuff, put it in a trash bag, and leave it downstairs." And I stood on that balcony watching. I saw him arrive, see his things in a trash bag, frantic, trying to call me. The phone rang and I didn't pick up. It was pathetic, like something out of a telenovela, but it was liberating. Now, when I think about it, I laugh, because that's the point. We suffer, we learn, we grow. And after that, I learned my lesson. Sure, I had a few more heartbreaks, but these days, it's fine. You learn it's part of the process. And if you've never been through it, don't worry. One day you'll understand what I mean. Do you have any stories about it? Share with us in the comments and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss other stories like this.